Hi everyone, it's Darla at Scrap Happens here with Tuesday's tip. Today I have a fun fold that I want to share with you. I'm making a birthday card for a little boy at church. He turns 3 next month, and I'm making a cute little dinosaur happy birthday card for him. So let me show you what I used. First of all, I used the Dino Days stamp set. I used the Dino Dies, and I used the designer paper called Dinoroar for the background for this dinosaur and the flying dinosaur. I don't know what he's called. It's been a long time since I've done dinosaurs. I'm gonna have to brush up on that when I have grandchildren. Here are some of the other pieces that go with it. This paper is retiring with the new catalog coming out. So it will only be available while supplies last through June 2nd. And it's really cute paper. I love it. Anyways, keep going here. So for my fold, I have a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of old olive cardstock. Let me show you. This is the fold, and then the inside of my card just slips right in. Okay, so the fold is 5.5 by 8.5, and I have scored it at 2.5 by 6 and 6.5. And then I used my bone folder to fix my score lines to do the fold nice and neatly. Next, I have to, because I'm doing an insert, I'm going to use tear and tape just at the 6.5 score line, the shorter end. And I'm going to put it on the very edge. And the reason I'm putting it on the very edge is I want to be able to slip the inside of my card in. And if I put it here and here, I'll have a really little card. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So then you have this open area. Next, I have pre-cut my designer paper 2.25 by 5.25. And I'm going to put that on the top part. And then I have 1.75 by 5.25. For the inside. Oops. And then it lays down like that. Now I did this card vertically, but I'm going to show you what it looks like horizontally as well. So the next thing I have is a piece of designer paper. Well, my inside of my card is 3.75 by 4.75. I have a piece of designer paper 3/4 by 3.75 inches, just as a little decoration. And then I'm just going to slip it right inside there, and then you can write a little note on there. Okay, next, I pre-cut my little dinosaurs from the designer paper. But the first thing I want to do is add my sentiment. It's Your Day, and it is from the Itty Bitty Birthdays stamp set. And then next, I'm going to lay my dinosaur on here where I want him. So I stamped the sentiment in old olive ink. And I'm going to stamp the plates of the dinosaur in lovely lipstick. So I'm just going to kind of line that up. So I know just about where I want it. Stamp it. And then I have dimensionals that I'm going to put at the head and the body of the dinosaur. And put it down where he goes. Okay, next I am going to, well, I kind of have to show you. I was thinking that I could do it, well, I still can actually. I wanted to show you how I hold it down with the flying dinosaur. What are they called? So I think I can still do that. So I just put snail adhesive on the top part. And then I have this little guy, and I'm going to determine where I want him. Maybe I'll do him over here. Perfect, because I want, oh, you're not on video. Let me get up here. I want to be able to adhere him to this part of the card so it will help this flap stay down. I hope that makes sense. And when I did it at the top, I was able to put a dimensional at his head. When I did it in the vertical position, I was able to put a dimensional at his head and one at his wing. And so I can just slip the card right under there. And it holds it in place. It's a little bit different in this direction, but I think that I can make it work if I can find my dimensionals. Well, I'd really like him to be flying this direction. Well, no, it's just not going to work. So I'm going to do it just like this. So I put a dimensional right under his wing, and then I can just slip him right under the little flying dinosaur to hold him in place. Super cute, isn't it? I love the fold. Oh, I forgot. Also on this one, I stamped some little dinosaur prints. Footprints going along there. Super cute. I hope he likes it. I think 3-year-olds like dinosaurs. I don't know. Maybe Spider-Man would have been better. But this is a fun fold. At any rate, I hope you'll give it a try. Thank you so much for stopping by today. If you like what you saw, hit subscribe. And so you won't miss any videos in the future. For all the details of the measurements, please go to my blog, scraphappensherewithdarla.com, and I'll have all of those on there for you, along with some still pictures of the finished cards. Thanks again. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week with Tuesday's tip.